Cash. Just want to talk to you about the difference between delivering in a city and the suburbs. Delivering in the city, no matter how big or small, if it's the population center of your area or your county, there's a big difference between city and suburbs. First of all, in a city, you can go almost all night if you really want to, depending when the restaurants stay open. And it gets hot in the morning also. You'll get a lot more orders, for sure. There is no doubt about that. But your pay is going to be a low. I know your pay is going to be a lot lower because the amount you usually drive is a lot shorter. And generally, people who live in the city, what I've seen so far in my area, don't tip nearly as good as the ones that live in the suburbs. Right now, that's just my observation. On the other hand, though, you are driving way much less than you would in the suburbs. So that's what city driving for in a city like using a car. Also, parking could be an issue. You know, sometimes you got to improvise. Now, if you use something like a Jeep Wrangler, which is pretty small, or like a Honda Civic or a Honda Fit or Prius, you can generally squeeze in the spots no other people can. That's what delivering in the city's like. The suburbs flip everything the other way. They tip better. You get paid more, but you are certainly doing way more driving. Parking is not an issue, although icy steps and icy driveways and snowy driveways are obviously a lot more of a problem in the suburbs than the city. I've seen a lot of people not bother to clean off their steps or clean up the driveway. And I'm telling you, in some of these driveways, you need a four-wheel drive vehicle just to get in and out of it. I don't know how they get in and out of the driveway and just neglect their driveway like that. Now, as we get closer to spring, that's obviously going to be less and less of an issue. We've had two back-to-back 60-degree days here, plus in upstate New York. It's going to be a little colder today, it'll be about 45, but it's still not freezing. So, there is your difference between driving in the city and driving in the suburbs if you're doing Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, or Postmates. There are big differences. Which is better? I don't know. What's your goal? If you're someone like my wife, who just wants to do about 2-3 hours a day and do about 4 orders and make about $50, hey, I guess maybe driving in the suburbs is better for you. Or if you're on bike, obviously, in the city is going to be better for you. But I've done both. And I'll go where the money goes. That's just my attitude. I mean, like I said, it's a side gig now for me. A lot of times I accept most offers unless it's just ridiculously too low or just ridiculously too far. I'm just trying to learn everything I can about the two companies that I currently work for. I do right now I do Uber Eats and I do Grubhub. I'm on a list for DoorDash. Probably gonna say I'm for Postmates, and I'm thinking about also about joining Instacart, because in my area in the morning, it seems like that's where I see most of the Instacarts. And hey, if no one wants to order food in the mornings, because breakfast, at least in the area I deliver in, is by far the quietest of the 3 meals. It's not even close. I could do pick up groceries in the morning, have it by people's houses in the morning if they want, and then just do some Grubhubbing and Uber Eats for lunch and dinner. So that's the difference between city hubbing and city Uber Eats, and suburban eats and hubbing, Grubhubbing. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer city, suburban? Do you care? Or are you just money hungry? Regardless, let me know what you think. Be safe out there. Drive for cash. Make lots of money. We'll talk to you later.